So what you're saying, Ken, is very likely we're going to be experiencing some sort of shock value anime bum imagery. Ladies and gentlemen, Phantasy Star Online, a multi-million-dollar platform by which people send each other pictures of naked anime girls. Then they go fight bad guys in the woods and collect mesetas. Yay. Yeah, I saw that. So, yeah, clearly then that... Thanks for the unplayable, right? Yay. Yay. Oh, it didn't fucking load it again. Oh, whatever. Where are we going here? What do we got for our deal? Iverstead. The walk through the woods. Alright. Well, I'm feeling maybe we should swim most of the way. That's too bad. I don't know why they would allow that then. In their North American release. They, you know. And I understand it's like, well, they're allowed to upload their own image. You just, no. Here are 6 pictures. Pick one, you know.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchants.
It's not like Sega's new to this market. Although, I suppose they haven't really had much success, though.
Damn those gray mains to oblivion. They want to back the storm cloaks.
Oh, yeah, drawing enabled. Yeah, exactly. What? You enabled drawing mechanics in fucking Asia? You didn't think they were going to draw some anime? Alright, well, considering we don't have our survival mode thing on here tonight, I guess we'll just have to do this on our own. What the hell were we? We were using a bow, right? Yeah, bow and an axe. Alright, let's do a little health. A little stamina. A little health. A little stamina. Seems like we had a few points to level up there. Let's go for a little bit of bow action there. We'll actually go for 2 points there. Okay, cool. We'll up that one-handed, because oh yay, fun axe time. This one will give us a stamina bonus. No, I don't want to deal with you guys. Oh, fuck, whatever. Guess we'll deal with it right now. This is like the one side quest to do because it's like they actually trap you. Alright, let's go right. Yeah, I'm sure there's some pretty nasty stuff they probably put together in there.
Come on in. Let me know if you need
But you know.
anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone.
What do you need, handsome?
Did you know some
sure?
Alec, your warriors are looking for you?
Oh no, please, come with me. I need to speak to you privately.
Futanari. Google at your own risk.
So, are you working with them?
Yep,
think you can
totally
take-
am.
So the
Just tell me what's going on and I'll still put you over to their hands anyway. Oh, I'm not gonna hurt you. They
And
will.
there isn't. I am not the men who are.
What do
I
you
need to
want?
root them out and
How
they're
do I get rid of
I don't
them?
dare show my face.
Okay, what
heard
should I
one-
do?
Please, I know I'm asking you to do
Okay.
something different.
Let's go.
I mean it.
Let's go help the
cut
Alec
you
here.
in.
Yeah,
Find
whatever.
me the
Shut up.
moment the Alec
Just
is-
threatens me all day.
Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Yeah, that's sort of it. It's like, let me guess, it's some sort of sex play. Ooh. But you know, I often I do find this. Chicks with dicks. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Countries with really repressive laws when it comes to things like that. You know, and who can and can't access this stuff. I find that those people are more likely to, like,
Tools, wares, and weapons.
approach you whether or not you want them to. Hey, look at that. He's right here.
Do you have news?
Yeah, I've seen her.
Tell me now.
She's in the
10 o'clock.
Bannered Mare.
You must bring her. Lead her to the White Run stables.
I love that the
outside city.
racism still exists in this
We will
game.
wait there.
Yeah, your kind aren't allowed here. Why? Because they're black? Oh, White Run. This is why I always have no problem burning the city to the ground. Usually, enormously weird dicks. I don't know. See, okay. So my wife and I have a
Damn those
game.
Mains to oblivion. They want
So, you know, as we're trolling our Facebook, of course, on
For someone
occasion,
who can get
you'll get
things done.
an ad from Wish. And so the game now is, what the hell am I looking at?
Need something.
And so the most recent version of tonight's game, which was
Come on in.
5 minutes
Let's
before the
stoke
show,
fire. Take a seat
I'm
and get the
I'm
ball
outside
rolling.
having my doobie, and I scrolling through my face crack, and I see a picture of some anime chick with like butterflies shooting out of her ass, and her legs are like up near her ears, and I'm like, what am I looking at? Who? What is it? A poster? Who's buying these posters? Who's buying these posters in such a quantity that they need to mass produce them and put them on Wish? Who the fuck are you people?
What?
As I stare at this
How?
chick's crotch.
I thought they weren't allowed within the city.
Apparently.
But where will I go? I can't keep running forever. After all this, if you
Yep,
really think
I
this is the
really
only
think
way,
this is
I
the
trust
only
you.
way.
Let's
Okay.
not waste any time.
Glad you trust me. Let's go get some money. They make body pillows with that. Okay, but a body pillow, okay, at least I can understand the practicality of what a body, you rub and grind on that. Anybody who's making on a wall, we gotta have a conversation. And it's the conversation not with me, it's you and like a therapist. Let's start with getting you a pillow. Oh yeah, I bet that's a problem. You'll I know that YouTube has had issues with. Don't you have blockers for that? No, I can't be bothered, and I don't care. It's sort of funny. I don't know. I think I see them, but I don't purchase anything from them anyways. It's so rare that I do, but it's sometimes it's nice. Like, oh hey, Red Dead Redemption was on sale. Oh,
We
how
meet
much?
at last.
40% off. Well, all
What
right,
is this?
I'll buy.
What have you done?
Oh, come now. You didn't really expect to manipulate people forever, did you? Your luck had to run out sometime.
Yeah, bonk. There she goes.
Now we'll take our
It's the
friend
prison
here
yard of
back to
streaming.
Hammerfell, where she will not on the way. And as for well,
Yeah,
here you go.
thanks.
Spend it wisely. And
All right,
if I may,
I will.
don't allow yourself to be fooled by a pretty face.
Well, off we go.
You're better.
Where's my chick? There she is. Okay, cool. Let's roll. We got to go talk to the people in the top of the mountain. So I'm gonna go. I'm a lizard. Normally I would die from the cold, but in this game we're not going to because apparently my survival mode isn't working again still. So we'll just go up the cold way. That's why you don't get European PCs. You would not want to be on the internet daily if it was covered in ads. Oh, son. How do you think it stays free? That's the thing. That's the best part. It's like, alright. This is the game, is it? It's like the radio. Television should be too, but no. That one they collected on you. Let that one go. But we took internet back. Although, what also you can do is any sites that do have multiple or significant ads, still visit them. It's the best thing you can do for a website is never go to it. Yeah, whole thing is fueled on ad revenue. Well, of course, send your donations. Let's not kid ourselves. Those fine folk out there with the pockets that are a little bit deep. Well, you're right. There's no need for that, except for the fact that there is a need for that, because most of those companies are bound to revenue-based shareholder agreements. And so if they don't have that revenue, right? So it's a by the balls kind of game, right? It really is. It's a shitty one too. All comes down to greed. Yeah. Yeah. Meow. Running through the forest. Hey, get out of the way. Get out of the way.
What's the hurry?
I'm on a mission. Alderaan, you must come with me if you were to learn the ways of the Force too. There we go. I'm going up the mountain. Hit the switchbacks. Yes, it does. There's, you know, every system has some good and some bad, and takeaways that are things that we should learn from, and others that are exercises in futilities. But we're doing the main story quest. Main story quest. One life survival mode. Although the survival mode function is actually turned off, so we won't actually freeze to death for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't seem to work. We've got to go up to Helgen. We're going to take this little pass, go around, and we're going to go to Iverstead. That's our mission. And then once we get to Iverstead, we're going to go back up to High Hrothgar. Up the mountain. Did I set that right? Fast travel. No. Oh, place marker. That's what we're looking for. There we go. So I know which direction I'm supposed to be going here. This way. Everyone should send friend requests so we can play together. And you know, I have no idea what to expect out of this. I sort of saved the bulk of the discovery so you and I get to do that together, because I was like, well, I launched the game, I got into its character creator mechanic very quickly. What is your problem? Don't make me bake you a cake.
Never should have come.
Ooh. Hooah! Eat my sweet rolls. Hooah! Die from sweet rolls. Cholesterol is lethal. Oh yeah, I bet you do. Ah, sweet roll victory. An Imperial Light Shield. Oh, wow. It's actually not bad. An Imperial Bow, I'll take that. Some steel arrows. Good, good. Now, come here, buddy. Hey. Come here, come here. Come here, there you go. Come here, come on, come on. Come on. Okay, fine, it won't let me move the bodies. Oh, I see. He's looted these ones, has he? That was a rock. There's a sweet roll. What the hell was he doing here? Take some wild. Ooh, a scaled helmet. Nice. I'm going to steal your beer. You're not going to need it. He's like, okay. Lots of good light armor and such, but we're on a roll here. What my mod is this? Hearts of Skyrim? Sweet Roll Blues? Probably a sex thing. They always do a sex thing. So we gotta run around Helgen. The town of crazy dragon attacks. But yeah, you can tell that the one mod isn't working because I'm not getting any cold effect. So, sadness. I don't know why it's disabled. It is annoying. We'll review. There we go, running up the hill. I'm pretty sure it's this way. Let me check my map again. We want to go this way. Move it. There we go. This is the one, okay. Stupid dog. I love how the rolls like release after. Maybe we should have put all those points into conjuration. Might have to just start doing that. Because they stun? They're sweet rolls of stunning good flavor? There was a litany of complaints from the audience about the lack of mods that were used in the game. I obliged. Don't call PETA. It'll just kill the animal. Okay, can we talk about PETA and the animals for just 1 second? And okay, like for preface, I'm all about the animals. I mean, I'm not all about the animals, but I'm like, yeah, fuck. We don't need to be killing any more of them than we already do. We good. We got the blood on our hands. Like, let's not extend this into ridiculousness. That said, I eat chicken wings. I love sausage. It's tasty stuff. Not German sausage. This shit's really fucking tough. It's chewy. You don't like to eat it. Nobody does. But let me tell you, Red Dead Online, Red Dead Redemption. So, in Red Dead Redemption, the game, you sort of have, you know, you can go from town to town and help people and do quests and missions and things like that. But in the online, it doesn't happen as much or as often. It's much more sparse. You're expected to grind a little bit. And of course, grinding in that game means pulling your firearm out, heading into the yonder, and going and picking up a buckskin and putting it on your horse.
You there?
30 times over.
Over here.
What?
That's close enough, fool. Now you die.
Oh no, I've got vampire problems. Let me cook you something. That's right. Get him, Lydia. No, you can't be invisible. I killed him with a sweet roll while invisible. Yoink. Ooh, steel cuffed boots. Let's put those on. I'm not really sneaking anywhere. Oh, food. I don't know why I'm on food. Apparel. Here we go. Oh yeah, scaled helmet we can use instead of the fur one. And we'll use the steel boots. Alright, where's the other guy? Where'd he go? Poor Vigilant of Stendar. He never saw it coming. I'll take the novice hit. Did the other guy have one? No, okay. Alright, let's roll. Can't kill me if you have no insulin. The best way to make money online seems to be hunting and skinning. It is... Well, it is and it's not. Doing missions and that sort of stuff, they always are, always have, and always will be the best way. Just getting sweet rolled. Alright. It's spastic there. Oh, yeah, I could see how that could be a less than fun scenario, you might say. Yeah, we're not going to be going in there for the search of the items. Why is this music so fucked up? Where's Lydia? She's like itching to fight something, but whatever. Must be some dog lost in the woods. Oh, yeah, look, we're almost there. I think we're going to have to use an actual weapon here. That's okay. We've trained for this. Yeah, charities are really... You gotta be so careful with the charity you're supporting. I mean, I hear it. I know he's here somewhere. Ooh! There's, a very hungry bear here. Oh no, this bear's very angry. Where's my person? I can't do anything with this baking on my own. There she is. Get her, Liz! What the fuck? This bear. It's like, I hate you. I'll take his claws. Man, there's just... I was gonna say there's fucking sweet rolls everywhere, but that's a beehive. Coney 2012. Huh. Credit where credit's due. Credit where credit's due. Dude knew how to do an ad campaign. After that, okay. Stop. Yes, welcome to the Villamirian. I'd like some rest. A room.
Sure thing. It's your
And some chow, yes. I'd like some baked potatoes and bread and horker loaf. Horker loaf.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Yeah, show me to my
Pardon
room.
me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
Shut up. We'll wake up in the sunshine hours. And we'll come back and
Let me know if there's
head up the mountain. Head up the old mountain. She can play on my lute. Hello! I don't think that's the type of bard she is. Okay. So, there's a massage parlor near our house.
These damn bears are driving me crazy.
Oh, that witch with her bears. Oh, here, let's eat some food. We gotta technically keep up the some carrots. Yeah, there you go. That's good. You know, great. We chowed down. Any kind of bard is that kind of bard if you pay.
Passing through on
What type of deliveries do you
The
make?
graybeards tend not
Yeah,
to get
and
out.
what do you get out of it?
Trouble is,
Money.
legs aren't what-
All right.
Real.
Well, I'll take your money.
Here,
He's like,
take
okay.
This bag of supplies at the top of this. Not today. I'm just not ready.
Mr. Burnside, welcome. Heading up the mountain. We are still the lizard chap who can bake you a hell of a cake. Bad dog. This is such an OP weapon. I mean the woodcutter's axe? No, I'm talking about the sweet roll fucking thunder. And get the fuck off, goat. Well, I can't carry the additional weight. And it's not like, I mean, it's like I didn't have the choice of not killing it. You know, I mean, it's not like we could have reasoned things out, become friends, and I could have slipped him some beef jerky and we could have gone along after this. I hear the wooing of trouble. Pretty sure I heard 2 woos. Apparently only 1 though. There's probably a mod for that. Pacifism modes are really amusing to me. I think they're really funny because they are I don't want to say they're unreasonably hard, but they bring a different difficulty to the game that you have to find ways around. It's sort of amusing. Although you can hog tie people in Red Dead Online. It's kind of funny. You can also cut your way out of it with a knife, but speaking of pacifism mode, I don't know of many games that have a feature like that, so I think that's actually really kind of interesting and unique. Like in World of Warcraft, there was like mind control, but you'd have to be pretty close to somebody to do that, and then of course you'd walk them off the cliffs of Thunder Bluff. But that's not really pacifism. Hey, what up, wolf? Are you a furry wolf? Are you such a furry wolf? Oh, yes, I surprised. Yeah, I bet you were like, oh my goodness, I took all of his knickers off. Alright, we're gonna sweet roll this. Lydia's still here? Cool, she is. Alright, let's go, Lids. Let's go fight a troll. I have to keep him busy with sweet rolls. Let's get right up into his face. Where is he? There he is. Bad troll. Lots of sweet rolls. Right in the face. Oh, Lydia's gonna die. I can't let him get another hit like that on her. Oh, fuck. Run! Run! I'm so gonna die. Where is it? This isn't good. He's gonna totally have regenerated. I have no heal spells for Lydia. Yo, psst, let's go! Is she dead? Oh fuck, she's dead. Yeah. What the fuck? My thing's broken now. I can't run. There we go. Yeah, she's dead. She's totally dead. No, she's not. We couldn't get past the troll with a sweet roll. He got 3 hits on her, that's all it took. Yeah, that troll one-shot me. That troll's a beast. No, Lydia can die. Lydia can die. We can't even collect her body. It's just gonna sit there freezing on the mountain. The troll's gonna eat her. This got harder. Now we gotta hire Lightning Boy. Oh, what am I have no options. There's no way I could beat that troll. Makes all companions essential. Yeah, see, that's cheat mode. You can't have that one in our one life. That would violate the rules. My masculinity isn't challenged by knowing that my survival is based on it. So no.
So,
No. She's dead.
Dragonborn
She won't know.
appears at this moment in the town. We will see if you truly have the gift.
Or lizard, to be
Show
correct,
us,
yeah.
Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Ready, set, taste this. Oh, how'd that taste? Stunning, I bet.
I am... Now, tell me, Dragonborn.
I'm answering your summons. We already went through this. Hey, thanks for the redundancy, redundant man. I'm ready to learn. That's why I'm here.
Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language.
I am literally just leaving someone
Thus,
on
your
Skyrim
dragon
Everest.
blood
Yeah.
gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power.
Except the difference is Everest isn't guarded by a big fucking troll that will kill you in one shot.
Your shout will become progressively stronger.
Hi, Hrothgaris.
Master Einarth will now teach you roll. The second word.
Do we have oops.
Blending.
Yeah, we don't even have a spell that would. Yeah. Our water breathing.
Roll means balance in the dragon.
She didn't want to die. She should have been careful, right? She should have backed up when those blows were coming up.
Focus your thumb
Could see
more sharply.
arms getting all. All right, give me some row. Give me some row. Row, row, row my boat. Have I seen the Nepalese?
But learning a word of power
Lungs like barrels.
in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn.
That's kind of amusing, actually.
As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly.
I love he's got the little horns on his.
Your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you
Yeah.
to into his understanding of role.
Give me some row, motherfucker. Yeah. All right. So now we get to Foos Row.
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Yeah, they really. It's incredible. There was It was in Spain. No, excuse me, not Spain. In Peru or Ecuador or Chile or somewhere. I forget where it was exactly. Where the hell Cusco is.
Again.
The capital of the Inca, and they decided ultimately that they didn't want to have the capital there. They wanted it lower to sea level because of the difficulty in breathing. The locals were fine, of course, but the Spanish were not.
You learn quickly. Once more.
And it's kind of funny that we always Sort of forget about things like elevation factors. You know, it just sort of slips the mind, you know.
Impressive.
Yay, I am
Your
impressive.
thumb is precise.
My thumb is
Show
precise.
great promise.
I show great promise. Ooh. Oh, nice light.
We will perform your next
Alright, let's go outside.
in the courtyard. Follow Master Boy.
Let's follow Master Boy. Alright, let's learn a word of power. Yay! Jumping lizard. Get on the pole, get on the pole. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Back jump. Back jump. Oh. Lima. I think that was the one, yes.
You will now see how you learn a
It was really high place and the car stopped working due to the lack of pressure on the engines.
Teach you wood, which means
Wow.
whirlwind.
I liked the one they had it for Chernobyl. I don't know if you saw that one where they tried to not get to Chernobyl, and so they had to try and find different ways to burn the fuel in their really efficient cars. It was amazing. One guy's got all the doors open. He's driving with like first gear on a highway. Oh. They did some awesome shit. Yeah, right? Like, alright, let's use our fucking click, shouts, click, there you go. Whirlwind sprint. Okay, demonstrate whirlwind sprint, Master Wolfgar.
Master Boy. X. Now, your turn.
It's my turn.
Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate.
Okay,
Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
use my whirlwind sprint. Nailed him.
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. You are now.
Alright, what do we do next, old wizard man?
The way of the voice.
Great. Now we gotta go get a horn. You know why I'd like to go to Pripyat more so than it's locked in time, right? It's frozen there. It's forever stuck in 1985 or whatever it was, right? But it's like, you know, full communism, right going, right? The monuments and shit and the buildings and the whole thing. All right, we need to now try and get back to Iverstead. We could fast travel. The mod is not enabled, so we could do that, but we're not going to. We're going to manually walk down. We're going to do it the old hard way. So we're going to go back around, try and not get dead by a troll. Pripyat is falling apart. You can no longer enter some of the buildings because they can fall over at any time. Well, I mean, that shouldn't surprise anybody, right? Like, so when they did the show Chernobyl for HBO, which is really a great show, a few liberties, but some really, you know, good elements is still all in there. Really, really cool stuff. By the way, just really quickly, there's a scene on there where the guy talks about how long it's the cleanup crew on the roof, and he says you have 90 seconds to go out on the roof to pick something up, to throw it over the edge, and to come back. Okay, he says you have 90 seconds. This scene is 90 seconds. From the moment he runs out to the moment he comes back in is a 90-second sequence. And so you actually get to, in a way, live this. And it's just an incredible piece of filmmaking. So for that reason alone, you should actually go check it out. But when they were trying to find stuff for the show, they went into Eastern Russia, and they were able to find all the old like clothes and things like that, because they're still there. So. All right, I have to go around the mountain because I'm not fighting that fucking troll. Yeah, I found that was a really interesting. It was a really interesting take on something we all sort of knew. Although I'd like to see the Red Forest. Not up close though. Although apparently it's on fire because, 2020 just keeps on rolling. Okay, I think if we come over here, I think we okay. Go around that stupid troll. Move Lydia's body until we're more capable of recovering it. Poor Lydia. They did build a second sarcophagus, yes. Yeah. It's a new containment project. It's huge. It's actually got like an air conditioning system in there and all kinds of stuff. Oh, you're in Minneapolis. Oh God. Stay safe. Yeah. Well, we all come from somewhere, right? Fucking mountain's so goddamn big. There's that stupid dog. Back when we had Lydia to fight dogs. Oh, Cam, you sound really busted up about this. Yeah, she was my first and only friend. Did they deploy the guard yet? God, I hope not. I mean, I know it was getting pretty crazy. Meanwhile, in Canada, our hockey teams lose the Stanley Cup and we fucking riot. Bad goat. Get in my way. How dare you? Police are busy. Yep. Oh, okay, but you know what? Here, listen to this. Okay, here. Probably the most Canadian hockey fan in the room is going to talk. Hang on. Let's say for a second. Let's say for 1 second that the Toronto Maple Leafs win the Stanley Cup this year. Okay? But in that record book, forever onward, the 2020 Stanley Cup will have been given out to the team that won under the COVID 2020 conditions. It will have an asterisk next to it. It isn't a real Stanley Cup, regardless of how hard they play, how much they fight for it. It's not the same thing. Pull the season, start it up next year, call it a day. it's going to have this mark on it. It's just going to be the way it was. Broadcasters in 2022 and 2025 and 2030 are going to be like, the 2020 Cup winners, that was the season that was shortened. It's always going to be there.
You there. You're the
Yep,
your
I'm Dragonborn.
When Lord Mirac appears, all shall bear witness. None shall
So
stand.
God forbid Toronto actually does win the Cup. Because each one of those fans has been dying for decades. Literally decades for that to happen. So, if it doesn't... Right? You're a shameful display of a wizard. Feel my sweet roll. He's like, I beg your pardon? You heard me. Let the guards fucking deal with it. Oh. Oh, look at that cultist. I'll take your mask and your gloves. Oh, he like had brain damage. Oh, that sweet roll in his head. Wow. He fucking twitched for a while there, boys. Oh, boots are actually pretty valuable. Let's take those two. Alright, cool. Where we gotta be now? Oh, all the way up to Oostengrove. Oostengrove is the next stop. Okay, well we actually need to get a new buddy. And the closest buddy is gonna be in Riften. So let's I don't know if they did. Let's save it here. Let's save it right there. We're gonna take our break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna do some Phantasy Star Online. We're gonna take a look at this new, very Japanese game. You know, I'll take a look at this together. So hang tight. We're gonna do that.
Sega. 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 Sega.
Yeah, the whew, whew. The pan flute's there right at the end, right? Fire this up. That's 1 sec here. Oh yes, it's gonna give me my EULA. Yes, I accept. All right, here we go. Yeah, make sure this is actually functional here. So say I tested this out just the other day, so this should actually hang tight, hang tight. I gotta add it back in. It didn't do it. Where are you? No, it's. I hate this game for this. Honestly, there's okay. Some games have certain quirks about how they operate, and some games don't. No, it's we're not going to be able to do it. I'm just going to tell you right now we're going to be able to. So we're going to have to do some Hearts of Iron. I know you're sad about that. Fuck off. That's the button I'm looking for. It's the run in admin mode function. Okay, and it's actually bound to the streaming source, not the game. It's a weird bug I haven't quite solved yet. It's sort of funny. No, you didn't. There's actually nothing on your screen. So yeah, I thought I'd figured it out. That's why. Okay, so you guys remember how it released a couple of days ago, but I did not play this game on release day. This is part of the reason why I couldn't get it to operate. So here we are. Yeah. It does, but it doesn't. It does if I run my stream service in admin mode. But if I run it in admin mode, then I can't drop my intro videos in easily. It's a weird bug that's in the streaming thing. It's so fucked up. Like, this is the shit you guys don't have to deal with. So, could I set it up to have a live stream of my display? Yes. Am I going to? No. Yeah, so I mean, like, I did actually have it functional and tested and working, but I didn't like how it was set up, and so because I had problems having to load in the intro videos for Hearts of Iron. So, well, good luck, kid. There's some stupid shit in your path. Ask me questions, I'll give you quick answers. I'm not even kidding. If anyone does want to, they're like, I'd like to do some streaming, go for it. I genuinely say, go for it. If you want to take it seriously, you need $500 minimum. Unless you play Carlos in Spain. Well, it's not that I can't. It's that I'd have to shut the stream down, restart it in admin mode, and I don't want to do that because I get spam email when I finish the program and I get statistical data and stuff. I mean, it's not like I'm waiting for it, but it dumps in the inbox. So, is what it is. Is what it is. Well, we were gonna do a Mexico game starting tomorrow. So let's just maybe start that tonight. Let's just start a Mexico game tonight. Now the Iron Man on, historical off, achievements up. I haven't played Mexico since we had the old changeroo here, me old computy. So I'll just start a new one. Yeah, the camera can be a good expense. As you guys, you're like, well, you've seen it. I love the random guy walks in. Your camera's broken. Welcome. It's good to have you along. Right? This is a $60 headset. This is the free one that I got with my phone. The microphone that I'm using, I actually purchased because I was, like, you guys know I used to do radio stuff, so I needed one for doing stuff at home. But yeah, and then the camera was like, well, I don't have one. So somebody I knew had one, and they're like, here, take this. I'm like, cool. Thanks. What do we got here? A division of infantry. This is actually not entirely fail. A small brigade, that's nice. That's actually pretty decent. These are all actually pretty decent to start with. This is what we're going to change everyone into. You will all become divisions of infantry. I have no idea how... I know the... Wait. I say I have no idea how this is going to work. I'm like, this is Mexico. I know how this is going to work. Where's the Trotsky tree? One world government. Right here, eh? So we got to go down this to get Trotsky. Now there's a couple achievements. I didn't get Trotsky. I've never tried. We need a government in exile, and as Mexico, put Trotsky in power and puppet the Soviet Union. I think we can do these things. I believe in us. Okay. So we got, what, 21 of you guys here. Let's just train 3 more. Oops, 3 more. There we go. Put you guys here. And we're going to get another 24. Actually, let's make 36. Okay, let's do this one. 18 twice. 36. And those will be coastal units that we can use. We'll turn these into a single actual combat unit. And we'll try and make our way through the Mexican Civil War. Actually, let's change this from guns to production. Let's start with the plan of Agua Prieta. Stability. Okay, 35-day focus. I like those. Get that nice watermark on top. You know, it's funny though, in setting this all up, it was like, oh, I thought I'd crank the speed. There we go. There was a lot of things that I was like, I don't know if I really want to do that part of the program, where there's, you know, there's a lot of soliciting, we'll say. Oh, oops, here. Build mills. We need mills. I have no idea where the revolution's going to happen. Whatever. Build mills here and here. I think we get this one. I think so. Oh, yes, right, the Archbishop. Well, we're going communist in this one, so I would say burn in hell. We want to go atheist state, because we're communists, so... That's what I'm feeling. Which is, if you were to ask me, CamWeb, what is your most favorite country to play? It is Communist Canada, burn the royal portraits, let's get out of this nonsense. By the way, Labrador this back. That is honestly my favorite game. Oh, are we already out of manpower? Oh, we're only volunteer. How many did we get enough here? Yeah, okay, did we not have enough here? Well, we did have enough there. And we had enough there. So just the reinforcements got filled out almost because they had such a big demand for it. Okay. Okay. We can work on that. Alright. The Legacy of the Revolution. Command power, military leader costs, replace the politicized army with a revolutionary army. Because we want to get the red shirts going. We want these communists. The gold shirts are the fascists. Zombie, welcome. Good to have you along, and thank you for the sub. You might be one of those folk that lurks in the back, and I appreciate you guys. I salute you. We don't have a tank or a boat unit. Are we going to need boats against the USSR, you think? I don't think so. I think we're going to have to give you... I think we're going to have to name for you An elite unit. Now, we are going to be making one anyways. And so let's start right here. Actually, what we're going to be calling this here. I'm gonna just tighten that in. The 21st. There you go. That's where you are, my dude. We're gonna change this eventually, hopefully, into a 24 width. Excuse me, a 24 width, a 40 width combat division with the 14-4. Well, that's interesting. Well, I'm not probably surprised. And yes, we are doing La Resistance. So, ask me my thoughts on La Resistance. It's not great. I wouldn't purchase it at full price if I were you. If you're like, I mean, let's not kid ourselves. If you're rich, or you're like, yeah, fuck, I got money, whatever, buy it. Okay, it adds enough flavor that, I mean, you're not gonna be like, oh my god, this is the worst thing ever. This is horrible. This is game ruining. There are some things that are just maddeningly bad. But the overall game arc and the content for the overall is fine. Like the spy thing, it's whatever, it's fine. Is it good? No, it's fine. You understand. Is Man the Guns good? Man the Guns is amazing. Man the Guns is like must-have DLC content. The game without Man the Guns is throw it in the trash. So, yeah. Get the Allies pack, get the, Together for Victory, Death or Dishonor, fucking Waking the Tiger, there we go, almost had them all there. I think I got them all, I think I got them all. Revolutionary Women, we got a Civ in a bunch of places. Research speed, democracy support, I mean whatever, but... Yeah, let's get the red shirts going. You know what? Actually, no. Let's get these civilian factories started up, because then, if for some reason they drop in, we'll be alright. No, this is just a regular game. We're gonna try and put Trotsky in power and take some Soviet territory and puppet them. Took a whole year of reminding, but he finally got the. How many hours? How many hours? 9,600. Can you remember how many fucking DLCs you got in here? No. I'm really bad for stuff like that, just in general. There are things that I will no problem remember. Not that. So Jeffé, exile or keep? Even if you don't have low resistance, so why would you want? You offered it when you don't have that mechanic. Is that the one that gives you the decryption bonus? Which... This 10% decryption speed one? I believe you pronounce it Jorge. I have no idea, honestly. I don't know. Oh. That is an interesting development. Portugal and the King are having a thing. Oh, I think we're going to have some uprising. Oh, yeah, that's okay. We don't have enough political power for any of this anyways, so... What was the one we did actually have? The anti-raids. Brazil did not get a custom tree. No, they're still the generic one. Which was like, that was a big miss, in my opinion. Is that what they did is they gave Spain and Portugal trees and included Brazil but did not give them a tree. They could have given them a really basic tree and it would have been fine. A couple of 200 and 800 day focuses and whatever, be done with it. Grind out the Amazon for rubber trees. Great, 270 day focus. Portugal is a custom. Yeah, the new ones for La Resistance were France, Spain, and Portugal. I'm pretty sure, right? Was that it? And the next one is going to be the Soviet Union and Italy. So I'd expect it to be something about like brawling or some sort of hubris or something like this, The red shirts. The red shirts are coming. Greece and Brazil. I do and don't like that. To be honest, one of the things that I really liked when the game was younger, and it didn't have as many branches on the tree. It's not that the tree was sparse. It was that you only had a very specific amount of options. Okay? Now what we have is this runaway shrubbery. Right? Like it's just Right, South America is completely overlooked. And part of that is they just sort of do this thing where they add bad things in. Should we prosecute the clergyman? I feel like we should. What do we get for it? Base stability, 3%. What do we get for this one? Army experience and war support. The rebels who took up arms against the state deserve no pity. Through the terms of the peace negotiated with the church leaders was meant to close hostilities. We know that these traitors will take up arms again. I think we should prosecute the clergymen. Because, communism. Joe's done his purges. World War II without Brazil. The Allies would have taken so much death in Africa and Asia. Gotta love research. The research should be rewarded with focus. Yeah, like a little bit. Yeah, actually. Right. I mean, there's a few things that are you're like. I don't mind Venezuela and Colombia and Peru and Ecuador. I don't mind them having the neutral focus tree. I really don't. And to me, they don't need to have a unique focus tree when sometimes really all they need is a political agenda. These things can happen on their own. Is the country communist? Yeah, okay, here's some political options for you. Additional recruitable population, 300 political power. Great, spend it. Away you go. It doesn't need to be a complete rebranching of the tree and a deep destruction on the Ecuadorian nuances of how their ships were carved by the wood of the virgin canoe carvers. Like, fuck, who cares? Make boats, +2 naval yards. Fuck, let's go. International struggle. Come and send volunteers. Oh, well, that, might come in handy later. This one gives us a couple of military factories and some army experience, though. Yeah, that's a 35-day. You know what? Let's do this one. And it has to be after the 1st of January 1940. We got a little bit before this is available. We'll be ready for it when we can get the rest of these. We need some political power, too, actually. The research speed would be nice, though. Alright, let's get the military factories. Let's get the military factories. Close airs, artillery, basic infantry equipment. Cool. Build another one. Actually, here, you know what? Yeah, we'll leave the close air supports going. And we'll do it this way. I'm sort of thinking about this. I'm just gonna switch those around. You know, it's funny. One of the things that I do like, and I think is something that they could easily change in the core game mechanic without having to do much effort, is on Road to 56. They've got a generic portrait for every airplane frame, and if you're playing a country that has a neutral focus tree, you get the neutral colors, so that just a black for the airplanes, pardon me, and for the tanks. Trotsky has arrived. Oh. We would like to give him asylum. We do not want to extradite him. Do I want him in the government? I mean, I wouldn't mind having him in the government. I want him to lead the government, but for the achievement, should we put him in the government or should we put him asylum? I'm not sure. I think we should just keep him in the government. I think we should. Keep him in the government? Yeah, is that what you got to do for the... Is that right? Seth says that's what you do. I'm going to drink some coffee while you discuss. Welcome, Seth, by the way. General Kenobi. I loved Grievous in the Clone Wars. I thought he was such a great character in the Clone Wars. Bottom one, 100%. All right, let's go. He is an organizational genius. But getting back to it, so there's the generic portraits for tanks. There's a generic portrait for airplanes, and it would be, in my opinion, easy for them to just put one in. I can't imagine it would be really that hard for their fucking art department to get one going. Prequels better than sequels. Wait, are you trying to say that The Phantom Menace is better than The Force Awakens? Is that what you're trying to get at? Is that what I'm to understand? Tactic, welcome, buddy. We're doing well. We fired up some Skyrim. We lived. We're good. Our companion was sacrificed to a mountain troll, and some sweet rolls were eaten. But hey, you know, our character's alive for another week. I love Star Wars. I do. I liked Last Jedi. I did. There's some things about Last Jedi that I wasn't overly keen on, but there's some things in all of the stories that... The fucking stormtrooper's head hits the goddamn door in the first one. There's another stormtrooper that slides on the floor. Like, I mean, we can't for a second say that there are things in the original trilogy which are gospel and great when they have shit like that happen. There's things that I liked in all of them. There genuinely are. But to say that one is better than the other because of a reason... There's 9 movies, my dude. There's a lot of different filmmakers at work. It's a lot of opinion to throw around. Get the international struggle, we'll open up these. I will say this. The lightsaber combat in the newest episodes is significantly better than the older ones. The visuals are far more appealing. The dialogue is on par with a Star Wars movie. Okay, there was a great interview where Carrie Fisher was watching a video of her doing her audition for Princess Leia, and so she's watching the video, and she's sort of talking about what she's seeing, and she's saying basically how she remembers having to try and memorize these lines and thinking how ridiculous this was and what kind of hokey bullshit this was. But hey, a paycheck's a paycheck. And it is, and it was. Should we assassinate the traitors? Get that army experience? A little bit of war support? I think we should. But a little more stability would be good too. Let's get more stability. Prequel lightsaber fights were epic. I agree. Darth Maul was amazing. Darth Maul was a brilliant character. I thought he was incredible. No, they did not happen yet, Seth. The episode 3 fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin was amazing. But sand. It's coarse and it's rough and it gets everywhere. Darth Maul is amazing in everything I've seen him in. I've yet to see him not be really... Even in fucking Solo, he was pretty spot on. Justify war goal time, minus 50%. Great, let's add it in. More communism. I did not mind Force Awakens. Didn't mind it. It was fine. I think there was some misses in there. I think the biggest one for me was there was a YouTuber, and I don't remember who it was, but they pointed out there's the moment when Finn and Han are on the planet, and they're handcuffed, and then Poe comes in and he blows everyone up, and they're freed. All of a sudden they're freed, and he looks for a weapon, and he doesn't have anything, and he says, "I don't have a weapon," and Maz says, "You do. You've got the lightsaber." Okay, fucking starts going and fucking shit up. And there's a moment where he has a showdown with a stormtrooper. And it's some unknown stormtrooper. And the miss there is it should have been Captain Phasma. He should have had the showdown with Captain Phasma. That moment defines Finn. That's where he breaks from the First Order. He makes a choice, and he's apart from it. Instead, he fights a nobody. He wins, and nobody cares. Right? So I think that there's big wins and big losses in all the films. The question is, were you entertained? Did you enjoy yourself? If the answer is yes, great, fuck, they're all good then. Who cares? Phantom Menace is the worst though. Except for Darth Maul. Phasma was really underused. And she was just like a first round draft pick that just can't slug it. You know what I mean? Mandalorian has the best story in the entire franchise. I'm gonna say actually Knights of the Old Republic does, but Mandalorian is second to me. And the only reason I say that is because, as yet, lightsabers haven't been introduced, and I think that's a core mechanism. Lightsabers in the Force is number one. Is a core mechanism of Star Wars. So fair. But Mandalorian, as far as the on-screen presentations, it's brilliant. I'd fucking 5 stars. 5. I watched it again just last week. It's just fucking incredible. I think my favorite for the rewatching, there's 2 episodes that are my favorite for the rewatching. The first one is the Jawas, and the second one is the last one. Is the final. Yay! It's one of the following must be true. The Civil War's begun. Let's get some hombres. A second Civil War has broken out. Is in Civil War. Something is going to... Oh, I think this is the one we're looking at. It's the Rebellion. But we'll see what happens here right away. We'll see what happens right away here. There's some radio for us. Let's get some dispersed industry. How many guys did we actually end up getting here? None of these actually got... Yeah, there it is. That's the first one. We should have stamped this treason out when we had the chance. Alright, which one are we? We are Mexico. Yeah, okay. So, and then he's... Oh, there's the old Pope. Alright, okay. What do we got? 13 units? Not bad. Okay, let's take these out. That'll give us a little bit of manpower. Let's give you deployment orders. 13, 14, 15. Let's give you one more. Set you as such. And what do we got for guns right now? Really? We ended up with that many, eh? That'll help. Okay. Okay. Let's take the 7 line. We'll throw it in the north. We'll take the 6 line. We'll throw it in the south. The 6 line, can take that out of there. Our goal here is encirclement and victory. There we go. I don't know what he's going to get to spawn. So probably about half of what we had. So we've got a capital ship, a coastal defense ship, and a destroyer. Okay. Part of the fleet it is. Now we got a little attack bonus. That's what this guy gives you. The media personality on Pride of the Fleets is great. Media personality for your army is like, well, the reassignment duration or whatever, and doesn't really seem to make really a big difference to me. But this guy, attack and defense when in combat alongside the Pride of the Fleet, 10%. Perfect. Okay. Coastal defense ships aren't great. They're really not. But this destroyer is going to be just fucking fantastic. Where do we want to set you to anyway? We're going to set you to here. Oops. We're going to set you to convoy rating. Here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, whatever. I expect them to die, Mr. Bond. Let's get our army squared away here. Who do we have for leadership? We've got Lazaro Cardenas, our brave national leader. Oh god, this is not going to go. We've got an infantry leader and a whole bunch of politically connected people. These experience gain penalties suck. He's got a promotion bonus, reassignment penalty, promotion cost, and reassignment. Well, war heroes are good, but I like the infantry guy. Let's go with him, and we'll go with the war hero. Alright. Let's do that. Oh yeah, we also have airplanes. Hooray us. Are all these different? What do we got? Close airs, fighters, and tactical bombers. Okay, these guys can actually be sec to 50 because that's the only one we're actually building a pile of. Go and join the North Company. And blow up his civilian factories. He won't be able to produce anything. Actually, make that mills too. Alright, you guys should be ready to go, I think. Alright, good luck. Mariachi Banditos. Here. A division of Mariachi Banditos. Good luck, my dudes. Good luck. It's the James Van Der Beek all over again. Hey, I still want to find a way to make a capital ship release something fun and useful, and a coastal defense ship. And I have a plan in my head actually to make this happen. You guys are gonna love it and hate it at the same time. I think it's both equally brilliant and terrible. All right, let's start moving these guys forward. Let's get you going here. Let's get you two on the mountains this way. Oh, actually, we got 2 guys going, 2 guys going here. We'll send 2 guys this way, and 2 guys this way. All right, there's the first move. So you can see he's already trying to come for our cities. Piece of shit. And so what we want to do is get in around him. Let these units finish filling out. You can see he's moving forward quite quickly. It's easier if you're on defense. So what have we got here? We've got a few guys going all kinds of crazy here. Let's get you out, and you here. And then that way we can try and get some of these still on the move, and we don't get completely screwed. An oil worker strike. The oil workers unionized in 1935 with the blessing of the president. They refused to come to an agreement with the American oil companies. I'm thinking we should just say fuck you, and I mean we'll lose some political power, but I'm feeling this is the option. Yeah, Sheppy's on board. I'm with Sheppy. Fuck American oil companies. Fuck you guys. Go Dutch shell yourselves. Okay, so what we want to see here is this guy is moving backwards, okay? And one of these guys are both moving backwards. Okay, cool. So we're going to send him to here and him to here as soon as we can. There we go. Now we've got some units stalled again here. Let's see if we can get through. Is he moving? Not yet. Okay. We might not be able to keep those. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's support Spain's loyalists. That gives us some political power, some war support, stability, communism bonuses. All kinds of goodies. How are we working here? Good. Walk on over there. Chippity chop, chippity chop. That's what I like to see. There we go. Okay, you guys have finished your moving. Oh, look at this. Okay, so you can actually do this. You can do that. And you are going to be occupied there, I think. Okay, I think we got him. This is our line we're going to work with. Who's moving? You're defending, you're being an idiot. You stop. Okay, you guys are done. Alright. I think we got the line squared away. Alright, let's increase our production output. Get more guns per mile here. Got a couple of new units. Alright, we're going to deploy you guys straight to this line. And we destroyed them. Hooray! No, we should be okay. We should be okay. So what the goal now is to simply hold our lines here, let him weaken himself up, and we'll go around him. Should have made a few cavalry. I never really enjoy cavalry. I don't know. I don't know why. It just never seems to really hit with me. 14%. And how are we doing for our production here? Not bad. You know, let's get a bar of steel from our buddy America. And we can keep that production up. Good. Yay! Okay, so we want to do a little bit of creates the Bolivarian Alliance. Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, 15 others. Gains plus 25 in an opinion of Mexico. But we want these, which requires us to have Trotsky as the current leader. That's one of the options. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure we want to go Bolivarian Alliance. Because this doesn't have the option for us, so let's do it. And we are out of men, so that is going to be one of the things that's going to be a for us. Oh, good, that's done. Fighting on these mountains should be helpful for his, yeah, 26%. That's nice. His ability gains. How's this guy doing? All right, go for the attack there. This is going to be awful because it's jungle. You can see he's earning it. Earning that jungle rat bonus. He just liked them for the speed early on. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. In in so many ways, I don't play Mexico enough because I find them to be actually a really good country regardless of the crazy civil wars. They're not that bad when you play them, and unlike the Spanish Civil War, this is manageable. This is... I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's manageable. You know, I don't feel like it's out of control or I'm not doing anything. Like with the one, I'm like, I'm sitting there watching it happen, like, woo, this is really exciting watching. Does Mexico start with naval transports researched? Great question. They do not have them. So that would be something we would want to try and do. Because we could get them on the opposite side. We'd have to send our boats around the Panama Canal, though, I think. I don't know if we have access with the Americans. How are you guys doing? They're getting trained and grizzled and grilled in that jungle. 28%. How are these guys doing for their mountaineering? 50%. And we're putting all of our straight production back into the line. So they're filling out really well. We've got more than enough artillery. One is actually enough for a small country like ours. Our template, a single artillery in the support column, a 20 width. Nothing crazy. And you can see we don't have a lot of guys in there, but just enough. Captain Jack, welcome, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Oh. Our convoy rating is up to no good. Give them hell, boys. Yee. Oops. So these 10 units still holding. Perfect. It's all we need them to do. Just sit there, hold. We're going to wait until these guys are available. Which hopefully will be soon. You see their organization is having a hell of a time. Oh, yay, we got it. Hooray! Okay, you go there. And I'll let them do their own thing. Because they'll need some time to recover before they try again. The Bolivarian Alliance is born! Hopefully that doesn't fuck us up too bad. Invite Brazil. Liberate the Antilles? No. Coastal Defense Plan. Wow, we're gonna wait till the war ends for that one. We need to wait until our shit's settled over. We can come back up here though. Oh, right here. You know what? Actually, let's do our national bank because we're gonna get some other shit out of there. Research speed. Ooh, yeah. A Royalist Italy campaign. Ooh, interesting. Is that with a mod? Are you using a mod to get that? Declared in Yugoslavia after getting the focus justification and somehow ended up in a war against both Axis and Allies. Welcome to Italy. Am I right? There we go, look at that. Double side attack. Whap, 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 whap. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't want that because I want to join the Allies. I want to puppet, or maybe even the Axis. I think that'd be kind of funny actually if we joined the Axis. I'm not sure, but I want to puppet a portion of the doing Road to 56. Okay, I want to do a get a new fighter aircraft. We don't have them. I want to take a puppet of the Soviet Union, so we just need to be at war with them, and that's likely going to be the Axis, but if it's the Allies, then we could be in a defensive war against the Soviets, you know. Oh, darn. That's a hard place to find ourselves. So these guys are doing well. These guys are doing well. Yeah, both of these guys right here. They're the ones that have been fighting there. These three. Okay, and you can tell which ones have been getting some experience because of their fighting. They're on that mountain there. Oh yeah, and these 6 are done now. Portugal has declared war on Portugal. Okay. So now we gotta figure out where we want to actually pick our battle here. We got mountain, plains, deserts, mountains, mountains, or mountains. So plains, hey? Yep. And we were talking about cavalry, weren't we? Let's make these. Oh, I was about to put an artillery in there. No, actually, you know what? Let's make them a 10. A 10 width. Turn them into a slightly more capable size. And we'll send them through. Doing road to 56. You know, it's funny, sometimes the mods, that's one of the things they provide is things like a royalist Italy. Now I'm pretty sure excuse me, I'm pretty sure they're going to be putting one in their update of Italy, but we'll see. We'll see. Infantry weapons and support artillery. We got some political advisors available. Conscription laws. Yes. I don't... Yeah, okay, great. Great. Got one guy who's actually full strength here. Okay. My dudes, take the train. Okay. Get that organization up. Move our aircraft. Do we, these are what? Fighters. I have 4 fighters. That's so funny. Almost. France went fascist. Great Britain is hammering you in East Africa. Italy will be a hard campaign for you. Alright, we're going to take our entrenched guys. We're going to control right-click, support the attack with these 20 width infantry. And our cavalry are going to go through and around. That's the whole goal here. So as soon as we break this... I hope you die in a fire. As soon as we break this, we're going to send the rest of our line just to attack and engage this front line of theirs and make sure they don't fall away. Italian gets pounded in 3 places. Amy's too sexy. So let's take these cavalry and let's give them their order. So there's the first one. There's the second one. There's the third one. There we go. So what they're going to do is going to go through, break off, and try and fill it in. These guys, on the other hand, let's give you... Oh, you've already got yours. You can very, very gently attack. And you see how all of them engaged those lines. And this one got missed. This one's being double teamed. I'm going to take the guy that's attacking on the other side there. Make sure we hit this one to keep them all engaged. Because now, these can keep moving. And there's that other unit to square out this position. He's like, oh my god, I need to recover. That was such a dangerous piece of combat. And there go our horses. He's now engaging it. The rest should be going around. Looking good. Looking good. Here, you guys actually, let's take you this way. These mountains suck. Go straight for that harbor. And you can see he's deployed a new unit there. He's like, no, you can't do this. You're going to fuck up my day. I'm like, yeah, I am. We don't want the march southward. I don't think we need this one. Actually. Yeah, I think we can basically spend a bit of time here. Party of the Revolution? Anyone? 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 I think we should work for it. Yeah, I feel like we should. I mean, that seems to just make sense given what we're trying to do here, so... We'll need the extra manpower and land. Is that what's in here? Is manpower... Oh, or do you mean down here? Yeah, I don't think so. I have honestly no idea exactly what's going to happen with the war for the Soviet Union either, so it's like, yeah, but no. Yeah, but no. Do these give you cores? Is that what this does? Where's that cores function? Where's that one? No, no. It's manpower, yes. Oh, these don't really give you manpower. It's an Annex War, forts, an operation, conquer focus. When we get 4 claims in the US. Yeah, there too. Well, yeah, it's Annex Wars, but don't forget when you do things like that now with La Resistance, that'll chew your manpower up, right? Like, it'll get annihilated because you're having all those garrisons. So I think in this case, I think we're gonna pass. Hey, look at that, we pushed this guy back. That's amusing. Okay, now we see this guy up here, he's starting to get free. Speaking of which, let's get our focus actually going here. Derp to derp to derp. What do we got here? Some army experience. Superior firepower doctrine. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This one gives us infrastructure civ bonus, refinery bonuses. This one gives us consumer goods factories, factory output, infrastructure, and a slut. Some PP and stability penalty. Building slut. Recruitable population, war support, not bad. We get army offense attack, that's pretty good actually. Okay. Infrastructure currently has no effect. Interesting. Consumer goods factories from a leader. Stability, political power, communism support, recruitable population. Oh wow, is that 1 and this was 2%? Okay, yeah. Political power, infrastructure, construction, speed. Changes out. Yeah, I think we will actually do the agricultural credit bank. I think that one's pretty decent. Yeah, Texas was a part of Mexico for quite a while. Okay, so we see this guy. You see him taking his little walk? No, he ain't. Install that guy. Just gonna let him wait. Yeah, see, Purple Army's now moving around. They're like, yeah, we got all kinds of cool things we're trying to do. Here, you go there. And you go there. And let's just fill this guy back in over the front. He's starting to get onto my plans here, so he's like, I'm moving my shit. Let's increase our guns. Getting guns. Proceeds to completely annihilate him. Like, right? He's like, okay, boss, you got it. Okay, let's take you and actually send you here in this way. Yeah, I'm glad I did that or what. We should be able to get that. He's moving backwards. And we got that covered in. Okay. Where are you weak? Yeah, okay. That's fun. Here, hit him. There we go. Good. Are you almost there? Oh. Oh. So close so far. What do we got? Oh yeah, you're okay here. You can go. See how long we can keep these guys alive for. There's actually a local supply right there. I'm tempted to move them for it. But we don't have a lot of people. That's part of the problem. How are we doing actually? Are we coming up? We're coming up. It's coming up almost full. Almost full. There we go. You guys are actually moving around pretty well here. Yeah, see, okay. Well, Mr. Perps has moved his units unnecessarily somewhat. There we go. So this guy can actually come back around. I'm gonna make sure he doesn't get blocked out. There we go. Okay, good. We carved him up good. Okay, you come back here. You start moving up. Actually, no, you go back this way. Quickly. There you go. Haha! Stay there. He's like, okay. Are you moving? No, he's gonna sit there. Got two guys here. Advance that. Okay, there we go. Yay! He has a harbor still, but it's under attack. Let's support this on two sides. Maybe three if we can make it happen. He's still fighting it out. Hey, look at that. Fucking... That's my dude right there. I think we did okay. I think we did okay. The encirclementing. It's a concentric encirclements. What I'm looking for is this guy right here. So we need Leon, the other guy, or the other guy to be in charge. So I think it's just a communism switchover at this point. So, and then this one as well. I think that one takes us just... We need to change it. So let's get some political power. We'll get the advisors. We'll start making shit happen. We're pretty close, though. La Kakut... Wait. La Cucaracha? There's the survivor. There he is. Division of La Cucaracha. There, we'll take out the full long one because then we can actually see him easier. Number 16. Because you gotta have your sweater number. There's Zombie Killer. He's doing well. Getting some good XP. But this worked out in the end. We did alright here. So let's get you there. You there. Oh, I guess, yeah, you can go do that. You can do this. Stay. Oh, fuck, he's doing this stupid thing again. Okay, he capture that guy. Capture that. Come around this way. Woo! Go for a ride. Engage everything. Spain has declared war on the Carlists, the Aragonists, the Anarchists, all of it. The Ooga Boogalists, it's all in there. It's all in there. There we go. Support that. Fight him. Giddy up. And then this guy's just gonna go and fucking win the war here. Hopefully I can keep these guys and I don't have to kill them. Yeah, there we go. I get to keep their guns. Yay! Yay! Okay, let's change you guys back from these amazing cavalry to these amazing infantry. These amazing infantry. Actually, here, we'll just pile you all into his unit. Well, I should check to see who's better. You were technically better. Oh well. You can be infantry expert. We'll give this guy a chance, but we'll have a good guy in the pocket here. Alright, let's get you sitting there. How many do we have? 16. We need another 8. Gonna need another 8. There we go. Civil War over. And the villagers rejoice. Let's get a fighter going. This crappy interwar fighter will be a good start. And yay. Actually, here, we'll start a line of artillery. We're gonna need a few more of these. Gonna need quite a few more of those. Alright, gather up, me hearties. Good job, team. Good job, team. Way to be. Way to be. Okay, can I point something out? Can I point this out? We are well on our way to the government we've chosen through our focuses. Right? Yeah, we're short a little political power. Yeah, there's a few things we haven't quite gotten, you know, sorted out yet. But I mean, as far as the game is concerned, we're well on our way to doing what we have been trying to do. Just we want to play Communist Mexico. That's why Mexico is a superior country. Dare I say it, a great country compared to Spain. It means cockroach. Does it really? It's fucking awesome. Let's go for better guns again. More guns. Better fighters. There we go. We can actually start producing something that's not garbage. How are we doing for our civilian factory count anyway? We got 3. Let's get a couple more. Really quickly, we'll just put those down. We're going to do the one there. I'm going to start building more mills after again. And we'll do one more here. Get some of those put to the stone. Get our artillery updated as well. Okay, so here's a funny thing. We don't have enough manpower, and we don't have enough guns. In some times, it is actually better to let this full gun line fill out your... He's more capable to have a shitty gun than no gun, right? In our case, we're going to change it out because it's got to fill it out anyways. We've got to wait for manpower anyways, so it's like we're going to be waiting regardless. We're not having a planned war for a while. Switch them out, flip them, call it a day. What we're waiting for, in my head, my plan is we're going to wait for the Axis to have a war, or depending on what happened with Britain. I don't know what happened with them, actually. Looks like he's going full blue, eh? Commonwealth ties. Yeah, he's restoring the empire to its full strength, making investments in Canada and such. We'll see what that translates to. He's probably going to come calling one day. Like, hey, what's up? I'd be like, nope. Communism revolution. Yeah. Let's start changing our government. Change in popularity, 10%, stability, war support, and Trotsky becomes leader for the Communist Party. Oh. See, now that's interesting. I bet if you started building up individual communism, and I think if you put boost popularity communism into Cuba, got it to 10% and did that focus function, it'd be great. But with low resistance now, that's gonna be a nightmare. Here, you did really good fighting. Go train to be a better navy. $150. What else do we have here? A war industrial at 75. Conscription laws cost minus 25%. Yep. Yep. I'm okay with this. Yeah, and he's set to now split off enabled. Good. Maybe we'll make some submarines or something. I like this idea. Mexican submarines. Fuck yeah. Yeah. And the lines are coming up good. Yay! The Zeus. The Quetzalcoatl. I have no idea. We got some convoys happening. We've got 85 of them. The nationalists have annexed Spain. Oh, that's sad for everybody, isn't it? Can we send volunteers there? Good. You're fascist and you're a royalist, so I don't want either of these teams to win. But I'm really rooting for these guys. So I'd like to send you a lend-lease of guns. I'm going to send you 500 guns. It's not much, but it's all I got. Do we have any tanks? No. Got some airplanes. I will send you 10 close air supports as well. Good luck, anarchists. I really want to see them win. I do. I really do. If the anarchists take the Carlists, I think that might actually give them some of the solidification they'd need to. We'll see what happens. How many men are we short? 77,000. Lend-lease. Is this going to be... I think it'll just produce it and send it there straight away. This is amazing. This was a captain of industry. Yes, getting some really nice and cheap focuses. Take that. Or political leaders, I should say, not focuses. Very curious how this is going to all shape up. The royalists and the fascists in Portugal are having a bit of a fight. The nationalists, the royalists, and the anarchists are fighting in Spain. What happened with Japan? Oh. Oh. All kinds of crazy shit. You know, I wonder. Maybe we could take a section of China, conquer it for ourselves. Speaking of, smash the bureaucrats. Gains a puppet focus against the Soviet Union. Research bonus for transports and marines. Well, look at that. Let's get that shit rolling. Look at that. Leon's in charge. Hi, Leon. He's like, hello. Leon's here, guys. He's ready to help. He's ready to help. We have a fascist Brazil. A communist Mexico. An ignorant Britain. A neutral America. They're totally going to be neutral again, they always are. What's France doing? Nothing helpful. Anarchists in Spain. Fascists in Portugal. Like this one's heating up in a weird way. And it looks like the anarchists are winning right now. We'll see what happens. We'll see how long this lasts. Because it's sort of a matter of one holding out the other for long enough to make it actually functional. These guys are getting all the goodies up. Almost done artillery. Hooray! We're going to need a few more of these things. One or two more. A nice thing, Mexico. We come complete with some tungsten, little bit of steel. So if you close your economy, you'll actually have quite a bit to work with on your own. Poland is seeking Baltic cooperation, thus increasing once more the craziness of the world. Faction count 4. 5? What are we at? Comintern, Poland, Axis, Britain, China, Mexico. Mexico. You know, we could do Marines with the submarine. We could make this. We can make this from here. We can make it. We did it with the Soviet Union. We red dawned the United States. How many units did we had? I think, if I'm not mistaken, by the time we had finished landing the last unit, we had basically rolled to the eastern United States. Like we were already sort of in that area. Oh, I love when Japan joins Poland's faction. It just instantaneously raises the rate of their fucking power. Just it's like Poland was here, and they're good. You know, I mean the Axis and the Allies. You know, they're strong. Okay, but as soon as Japan, it's like because it brings that navy with them, that massive navy. Like 100% legitimizes everything. No, I got. Oh, yo. Has completed the focused communist revolution. Wait, where is that? There are 21. Oh my god. 21 with communism in it. 13 with revolution. Far right of the tree. Wait, why does it say I don't have it then? Weird. Okay, well, let's keep moving down there. Issue a rent freeze. Oh, we are now the 4th International. That's who we are. Are we influencing communism in all these countries yet? No. Oh, don't finish it. Was that what it was? Is that what it said? Has not completed. Oh, I see. Oh, wow, that's annoying. Yeah, but that's because it's just a communist party change, so whatever. I'm mostly wanting this one, the recruitable population. 2%. That's enormous. That's enormous. Is there a war goal against Joe? When does it end? Never. Never. Come on, anarchists. You can do this. I'm starting to see his line having a bit of problems here. Let's send you some artillery. Let's send you no more of those. Let's send you once 100 artillery pieces. He seems like okay. Yeah, it's the anarchists. Which is actually, if you're playing Spain, the right-hand tree, easy peasy. Just get that civil war going, sit on your heels, defense you guys up, and then push back when they're all broken and tired. Left side of the tree, take a cheese grater, apply to your face, move it up and down, rinse, repeat until you feel the pain go away. Good. Lots of equipment filling out there. And we've got decent production. We've got okay excavation. Let's get that updated so we can have as much coming as possible. Our aircraft. Fancy aircraft that we've got here. Look at this. We've got 70 close air support, guys. 70. A industry leader in refining. We don't have Royal Dutch Shell. We have the National Bank, so we can have industrial research speed and economy laws cost 25% less. Well, that's nice. Tank manufacturing, naval manufacturing, material and aircraft manufacturing. Wow. What's this guy? Red Army Organizer. Daily communism gain. And division organization 12%. Holy shit. 12%. Are you kidding? Get on in there, my dude. You got a job to do. Carlos Spain is the opposite of fun. It really is. And then Germany joins the Allies and then demands this Sudetenland. Germany joins the Allies. Germany. Will you ever not be stupid? There's the rent freeze. Let's get those workers. What do we got here? We don't need this. It's here. I think we should do more prosecutions to get more stability. I do. I do. There's the 4th International. Yay, non-core 5% bonus. 17 million people. That's not bad, actually. It's quite a few to work with. It's quite a few to work with. And how are we doing here for guns? 200 artillery, 5,000 regular. We could get another bar of steel here. You know what? Let's stop calling America for them. No. We'll call America for them still. We'll have them finance our war efforts. America, I need some aluminum too. He's like, okay, buddy, you got it. Fill her up right here. Hey, there you go, pal. Let's take La Cucaracha and the Zombie Killers and the Mariachi group. Oh wait, we can't send volunteers, can we? No, never mind, okay. Never mind. What does assassinate Cristero Trader do? That gives us some war support, army experience, and we get the weak church bonus. How did I get Trotsky? You just joined. And you're dropping little triangles on me. Appreciate that. Ken knows what the what is. I salute your trianguliness. We got Trotsky in power through a focus. Over here? Here? I forget where. We got him through a focus. It's like, hey, do you want him in charge? I'm like, yeah, I do. Because we want Leon. Yeah, Leon. Above to the right. Was it support loyalists? No. Revolutionary class war. I'm pretty sure it was this one. I don't think it says it anymore. Communist Revolution? Communist Revolution. Leon Trotsky becomes Communist Party leader. There it is. Brazil has declared war on the Empire of Brazil. Austria. Anschluss. Oh, the world is happening in a day here. Only a few guys left to fill out. I'd like to get this conscription lot. 112 points. But, was it this one? Economy laws cost. Yes. Because That'll change this. Yay! We're not quite there yet. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, the nationalists, the anarchists, they're having a bit of a back and forth here. Looks like the nationalists are taking it in both Portugal and in Spain. Hmm. No, looks like they're gonna do it. This is a DLC. You know, hey, I don't mind you dropping a couple of tokens every time you ask a question, but you could just ask a question too. But yeah, we're using all the DLCs. Although Ken, hey, I'm just saying, you know, this guy's really showing you up. Oh, Zog. One day we should play as Zog and never submit. There's our worker bonus. Hooray! Hooray! Invite Brazil. The one world government. We need to have the Soviet Union a subject of the Mexican Soviet Republic. Could be interesting. You know, I've never known what the hell they were called, honest to God. Bits. Okay, thank you. Bits. You remember how at the beginning of the program tonight I was like, I tried to look at things that I did and didn't want to do? He just wants Bits leader is all. Well, he's earned it. Is that a thing? Is there like a leaderboard somewhere? You're winning. I dig that. I dig that. I would be a millionaire if you had to donate to type. But yeah. I need a loan from the bank. What's a loan for? Typing on the internet? I have a chat I like to follow. Oh, I think. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Hockey turtles. That's good. Mine is set to reset every week. Oh, hey, there it is. I just saw there was like a thing here. It's set to Harry the dog right now, because Harry, that son of a bitch. There, I see. Okay. It's a button you can click. It goes into the next thing. Let me get my glasses out here. What's you say there, son? Here's something talking about on the interwebs again. I heard the face tweets are good. Let's get more infrastructure, and we're going to try and get that research slot. It's slightly modified. Likes to dress it up every now and then. How's the population coming? We should be in a much better position now. So these are the 8 guys to fill out our standard army. You see they've almost got enough infantry equipment. And we've been building up a supply of artillery. Because we're going to make these guys a 40 width. 40 width. We can actually start doing that right now. So let's do that. Infantry. Fill up in here just as such. And then the artillery fill up in here. Just like that. Oh. Integralist Brazil has taken 2 states. The Empire is gone. There we go. Alright, let's do some... I don't know, I feel like we should just keep assassinating these church guys. But our stability is now 51%. Let's assassinate some traitors this time instead, huh? Yeah. Skyrim has an anime girls mod? Oh my... Really? That, Why? Right. Right. Question is preemptive war on the Allies in Germany, or wait until Germany declares. Okay. The thing with the Allies is, and it doesn't matter what game you play, the question must always be answered. Can you bomb out the British Navy or defeat it at sea? If the answer is no, then you need to wait to be prepared or make that preparation for the Allies. Because in most cases, you might be able to beat them on the ground, and that's fine. You might be able to beat them in the air, and that's fine. But if you can't cross that sea, whatever. It's not worth it. Turn everyone into Teletubbies mod. Oh, I'd love to see that. Bonsai, welcome. Good to have you along, pal. Hope you're doing well. We're talking about Teletubby mods in Skyrim. Love that El Salvador has like 1 million people. 3 research slots to start. Mexico has 18 million people, all collectively with their thumbs up their asses. This is true. That is yes. Yes. Ireland has 3 research slots. Nazi uniforms for Imperial troops. An American operative, Wolf. Augustus Forsyth. With ways of making you talk, Augustus. But we don't really have very many civilian factories, because we're trading a few away right now. Oh, hey, look at that. We can actually get one of these back. Let's do that. Hooray! And yay, look, we've got some people coming in the country, and then they're going to be, like, dumped straight into here. Oh, look at that. How many do we need? Quite a few. Portugal has taken 14 states. The kingdom is gone. So we've got fascist Brazil, fascist Portugal, and fascist Spain. The anarchists could not hold out this time. Wow. You came from a 17-hour shift, and you finally got some sleep. What do you do? What profession do you call your money making? I'm a hitman for hire. She's a butterfly nurse. He carves the eyeballs into toothpaste caps and sells them on the internet. Their budget is $780 million. What kind of renovations do you think they're going to come up with today? You're a nurse in anesthesia. Ooh, nice. You just watch people get fucking stoned all day. Hey, no, I want the other one. The one that makes me feel like I'm getting healed. Give me the mana potion. Is it the blue one? Or the red one? Giving drugs to the people. Yay! and that's the thing. Well, hey, cheers to you, man. Or woman or whatever, I don't fucking know. But cheers to you. I'm glad you do what you do. I don't know what half y'all are. I just kind of guess by your names. Or if I've heard you on the chat from the 1 or 2 times we've done a multiplayer game. What have I taken so far? And what are we going to take? We've taken nothing. We've taken Mexico. And what are we going to take? We're going to take the USSR. Now, in my head, I don't think we need... I'm going to get some motorized. And we're going to get some good companies for our guys here. I don't think we need the whole Soviet Union. I think we just need a puppet of it. I think we just need to be communist, have a puppet of the Soviet Union, and it'll actually count. But if we have to take the whole thing, I mean, so be it. We can do that another day. Alright. We got a research slot. We've got some Trotskyisms, which are good, but I want to get this women's suffrage again, because that's a research bonus. It's going to give us democracy support. Is that a time limit on that one? Maybe I don't want to do that. Ugh, democracy. Okay. Ugh. We need to get some military shit going. What are we looking for? That's aviation, aircraft. There's some mills there. Some armor, infantry and support. Close airs, ground support, ground attack. That's nice. That's a national spirit. National spirit. Towed artillery, towed rocket artillery. Oh my god. I just salivated because I knew exactly what was going to happen as soon as I clicked that button. Our artillery, because I'm doing the 40 combat with 14-4 artillery fucking face rollers. We're going to melt the Soviets with that. I love this idea. Okay, so what's in our oil tree? We've got add some oil to a few places. And we can get some steel in a few places, plus a few other things. Let's make these two... Oh hell, look, we can even get some fucking more factories in 50. What do we got, 22? Okay, let's get some oil, some steel, yeah. That's the spirit. Oh, I can't wait to fucking roll and melt, guys. Speaking of which, we're going to just dedicate this line to superior firepower. So our main goals now with our industry are going to be a few things. We're going to have to really narrow this line right down. We want to get our rank 2 aircraft and just dedicate these forever. Okay, we want to get a submarine build with a transport line. Right, so we're going to need this and probably a rank 3. After that, it's artillery, including rocket artillery, which obviously means we're going to have to do some rocket tech later, and infantry equipment and support equipment. So we got a few things, but yeah, we got a ways to go, but we're going to be there. Another side for that research slot. Is rocket artillery any good? Not alone. I don't find rocket artillery to be good alone. I think rocket artillery is something that really complements well and can actually be a nice difference maker. And I've played games where I've relied on it quite heavily and found that I won't say it was a bad idea, but it wasn't a good idea. Let's do more assassinations. And then we'll do some more church assassinations after. Keep our weak state, atheist states all in check. Yeah. That's looking pretty decent. 99 days there. How's that one? 630 days. And we're going to get the sport equipment line started here. So, okay, well, yes and no. I mean, like, in South Africa, with most countries, okay, when you have something like a support artillery or a support anti-tank or a support anti-air, you don't need to have a lot of lines dedicated to it if you fight defensively. Okay, so defensive fighting is you wait for them to attack you, you win the defensive combat, and then you counterattack. Okay? You don't turn on the active combat check mark. Okay? Anytime you turn on the active combat, you're on the offense. Period. Doesn't matter what you guys are doing. You're on the offense. Okay? And so fighting defensively is great with rocket artillery because the soft attack is really high. And so as soon as they're low, you can push that really quickly back the other way. As South Africa, you could make use of that because it doesn't take a lot of factories or resources in that regard. But you'd be better off going with a heavy tank line, actually, because you have huge amounts of chromium. So if you got to trade for a couple of bars of steel for artillery, or a couple of bars of steel, the same quantity, mind you, for heavy tanks in South Africa, I say you dedicate that to heavy tanks, and you make a 9 and 1. 9 infantry, 1 heavy tank, go for a walk. Or you could do 2 heavy tanks and a couple of cavalry, and again, go for a walk. Don't move them fast, but you'll fucking roll everything over with that. And these guys are getting filled out really nicely. Lots of good stuff coming their way. Heavy tanks and line artillery. Yeah, there you go. That's good enough. We're gonna let the infantry equipment build up just a little bit. Get a couple more civilian factories in there. There's that computing machine bonus. Computer! Tell me all the answers to the questions I seek. No, Captain. Fuck you. Get some infantry support company equipment. The engineers. New steel. We get the electronics guy. Yeah, this is the naval, the tank, and the aircraft and the electronic. And this is like super research guy. Oh wait, and what was the other thing we got out of that? An electronics research bonus. Actually, you know what? Here, let's do something else for right now. We can't do that yet. What do these give us? Nationalizing the oil fields gives us a synthetic research bonus, infrastructure and construction speed 10%, and we remove the rights that the US and the United Kingdom have to our oil, or we give it up and they get more shit. Makes really happy with the allies. What does this give us? Panzerkampfwagen 2 creates the licensed production of the Panzerkampfwagen 3. The Gross Tractor gives Germans the rights to the resources in a state. Fuck him. Fuck him and his hat. I think we're nationalizing, and I think we're gonna go for. Which one pisses off the Soviets the most? And oh, we're not changing democracy. Gross. Research bonus for an aircraft air doctrine. Oh man. Oh my god. Which one, guys? Help me out. Or should we come back up here and we should sort this out? We should probably exile this guy, shouldn't we? Gains daily democracy support. Daily support for the unaligned. Yeah, we're doing Trotsky Mexico. You know what? We're going to arrest Cadillo. So let's go this way. Purge that bureaucracy. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's in agreement there. Oh, really? So adding to our faction pile. Wow. Well, that's interesting. Are we going to join the Comintern? Nope, we're going to take it over. We're going to take it over. That's the plan, anyway. Will that plan work? That's a funny question. So you can see we're basically done the infantry equipment. We're still short a couple of artillery. Short a couple of support equipment as well. So we're going to actually take that down here. Do any of my plans ever work? Not often, because I change it from historical to non-historic, so it actually makes it a lot harder sometimes. USA invades you before you're strong enough to take over the USSR. I've never actually tried this achievement. So my first goal was to get Trotsky in power. My second goal is to wait until the USSR is committed to a war. I don't know who it's going to be. And then my third goal is to get into that fray and basically beat the shit out of him and claim as much as I can. Let's purge. And we got nice naval experience piling up there. How's the airplanes looking? Oh, good. New line of each of those. Good. Motorized is up and running. New guns. And we'll start a line of trucks. So all we're waiting for now, essentially, is to get our artillery into our infantry units, cap them up, we're going to train them up, and then these guys will be ready to go. Let's deal with some religious problems. And then yeah, we'll be on our way. We got to start getting our economy changed over too. But they're pretty close. You can see a few of these guys are already filled out. So it's getting there. We're going to wait until they're actually filled up before we send them in. The USA will let you take over Central America, then attacks you for declarations of war. Yes. Yes. That does not surprise me. USA gets kind of funny like that. After a while, they're like, yeah, no, we've had enough of you. There's some traps too, like Venezuela, because they're fascist. They can jump in the Axis, and it happens more often if you're communist and he's fascist, and then all of a sudden World War II breaks out. Then he's like, "Okay, I'm with Adolf, I'm with Joe, whatever. Fuck off, away we go." The big fight begins. Pardon me. Looks like our manpower is actually stabilized, so that's good. We've got 90,000 people ready to garrison our country. Can we actually get the full amount here? Pretty close, actually, here. We only needed 36, but... There we go. Oh, and let's... Yes, definitely. Although I don't think there's any artillery in there. No, there isn't, so it doesn't really matter, but... It is funny, though, that the USA has all these guarantees. It's like, well, we're guaranteeing Cuba. But they don't do anything. They don't do a fucking thing. And that's kind of, to me, that's one of those, it's like, that's a miss in the game. You know, like, if you've got it so that, you know, the United States is going to guarantee them, they should guarantee them and act on that. But it's like, if you're Greece, okay, and you're fighting in Europe and you want to take over Yugoslavia, France has got that guarantee on them. They don't just fuck off. They say, yeah, we're in. At least join Germany. So we're going to just get our civilian factories in order here. Arrest Caudillo, and then we'll remove the tensions for it as well. Hooray. And we can start getting our army control back in place. Get some of these national focuses off the table. Yeah, the oil concessions we're going to have to take care of, I think, though. Yeah, as a minor, they don't care. If you become a major, they get mad. Which doesn't take long when you start taking up some of the Central American countries, depending on which ones, because of the resource pools they have, right? So if you take Colombia or Venezuela, or both, Cuba, you get the big pools of resources, and that helps count your factories up really quickly. 50, I think, is the threshold. As soon as you hit 50, I think they consider you a major. Yeah, a little bit it is. I'm pretty sure. Let's again go for more war support. Couple percent each time. Couple of army experience each time. What are you guys up to? Can't tell. Tank experiments. Yeah, just ripping through the desert. Oh, Germany's getting all twitchy now. Fat Germany getting ready to go after Poland. Yep, see, there it is. The Netherlands has continued the Zuiderzee works. Oh, good luck, Poland. How are we doing on the support equipment? We got one built? Yeah, okay. 1,300 there. Optimistic Netherlands. Hey, I have a new respect for the Netherlands. They are not... What is the worst country in Hearts of Iron to play? Say it with me. Carla, Spain. So when you ask me now, what is the benchmark by which I play? It's not Carla, Spain, and so it's good. Now this is interesting because Hungary is sort of like a weak underbelly here. You can see them getting just thumped. But Germany's making gains in the south through Slovakia. Lithuania taking a huge chunk out of the Germans. If they can push them back here, that's going to be a big win. They can solidify these armies, can move. Looks like Poland's going to lose a little bit right here in the center. But they got the harbor, so they're going to be able to crush this northern army at the loss of 1 or 2 divisions here. So, I mean, that's a big gain. That's a big win for a small loss. The Hungarians are being routed, though. That's really good for them. German pressure towards the Benelux. Are they going to join the Allies? Or will they join Poland? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, did they link it up? Nope. They're trying to. They're really trying to. Look, our first garbage units are here. Go become garrisons of the nation. Secure our population. Make our people feel safe. I have no people. What do we need? 28, 26, 9. That's what we're looking for. Go join that guy. You can have Supreme Leader. That guy. Geraldo Margarita. Let's control the army. These guys are getting a lot better. You can see their infantry equipment, their artillery bonuses. It's all there. So the only thing we got to do now is get that last little bit of artillery in there. And we'll be ready. We'll be ready. New guns. All the way around. Everybody likes a new gun. Again, we got more airplanes. Let's clone those. Bing. Get those new divisions out. No problem with them. The only downside is going to be we don't have manpower enough for them, so that's okay. As we get some, they'll throw it in there. 51% stability, or 61% stability, 51% war support. We're okay to not do these for right now, because I want to get these dealt with. I want to get our mobilization law to war economy. I want to get our volunteer to at least extensive. So we've got a little bit of manpower to build up there. Luxembourg has joined. I feel like I should start sending some volunteers. Germany's declared on Belgium, which means Belgium has joined. There's just a sliver of Hungary left right there. So Poland did a great job in quickly securing that north, and then bringing about a bit of a solidification to the east here. Qing China has declared on the Empire of Japan. And all hell going to be breaking loose here. What do we got here? Triumph over the Cristeros, which gives me a good Prince of Terror, good to have, or political power. base war support, political power, and I get the guy I want. Or I lose factory output, I gain stability and political. More propaganda against the Germans. We don't need that yet. Don't need this. That can go away. Good. Okay. Carry on. And you guys are almost done. How long on those anyways? 125 days. 125 days. It's coming. It's coming. So we started this one out. We put a couple of factories down. A couple of military factories. And then we've been producing civilian factories so we can get our production actually to kind of get itself going. So hopefully we'll have what we need for when the time comes to fight. One army should be enough to gain enough war score that we can do what we need to do, but we'll see. It all sort of depends on how this kind of goes. Part of me feels like we should get involved in this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to make for such a thick Germany. He's going to have the whole Benelux free. Oh my god, like he's getting everything. This is almost not even fair. Oh, guys. Well, we need, ideally, one pushing division against the USSR, because he's going to be fighting on a couple of fronts. And then what we will do is, when we puppet the border states. And then we just claim everything else, right? Just go full puppet. We don't even take anything. Just puppet. Greece has joined the Allies. Wait. Did Luxembourg switch? No, okay, they're still in there. Puppet Siberia. Exactly. France has joined the Allies. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's all for all these countries are going to join into Germany, and that's going to just suck for everybody. Triumph! Triumph! Let's start getting our war economy going here. That'll help with this. Look at that. It went from 5 to 9. That's awesome. And I think it's 112 for the next one as well for our conscription, but it's 225 for the total amount needed. And 8, almost 9. 9 is all we need for actually garrison our borders, and we need 6,500 manpower. That's actually pretty decent. We're okay there. Let's get some recon companies. So these main infantry will give you engineer companies. We can start adding those in. How many do we need? 600? 600 artillery. Okay. Okay. That's coming. That's coming. We got 6 lines in artillery, 1 in aircraft, 1 for each close air and fighters. A phantom line for motorized, waiting for it. 1 and 2 phantom factories for support equipment. And then 2 factories working on infantry equipment. Just 2. 2 tiny little factories. Oh, see, this is one of those times. Okay, I'm going to wait the second these are done. I'm going to change them. Because right now they're producing 7.4 per day. If I add a new line, it's going to be 0.63. That's just an enormous loss. You just can't take that. Not easily. And you shouldn't overlook it, so... But everything's coming along. It's coming along nicely. How are we doing for convoys? 146. You know what? I think we're okay. What do we got in the boat department? Boats, boats, boats. We have early submarine hulls. Do they have just torpedoes? Well, you know, guys, this is how we do here. This is how we do here. Where is it? Yeah. Hang on a second here. Where are you? Because I don't want to type. Super lazy typer. Oh, I was going to say, wait a minute. We put you in an army, didn't we? Let's properly name you as we've given you your honors in an army, which is fine, but properly on this program. We name boats. We name boats in your name. There you are. Go save the Spanish Empire from itself by blowing up all of their convoys. Or wait, it's not the Spanish Empire, it's the Spanish Directory, isn't it? Oh no, it is the Spanish Empire. Okay. I think we could conquer them. I think we could do it. I think we could do it. Let's just bring these lines down to... There we go. We'll shrink them down there. Right click on those buttons. You can shrink them down like that. And you guys are so close to done. We just need these last few artillery pieces in there. And we can hit that training button. Get that training going. And then we can start, once they're trained, we can move these just a bit around. A little bit more. And they'll be ready for a fight. The downside is we need to get these population problems of ours solved. Otherwise, we'll be building airplanes and submarines and nobody can get in them. We got 15 days on that. How are we doing for political power right now? 1 per day. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. It's April 40. How's Germany holding out? Uh-huh. France is beating the piss out of the Italians. Looks like the Netherlands and Belgium. Well, that'll make this easy. Are going to have a little bit of a problem with what's happening here. Switzerland is now in the Allies. Alright. Upgrade our conscription. That should help. Yay! The Balearic Islands have been ceded. Ooh, that's actually a big one. That gives a big western base in the Mediterranean. It gives them one in essentially every tile. That's actually a good focus if you're playing Italy. If you're playing Italy, go make sure you get it. Demand Balearic Islands. Right into my face. Down, right. Woo, right there. Alright, let's do some state education. Get a research slot. Wait, are these opened up yet? Nope, not yet. Okay, research slot. So it looks like... Okay, Poland having this whole thing. How many can we send? 2. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold on to this one. I think we might have to fucking war Joe on our own. That could be amazing. We might have to, depending on how this all works. Because Specs is occupied with Japan. Japan may or may not go after Joe. It's likely he will. It's very likely he will, but only if Germany goes that far. Oh, well, there it is. That'll do it. That'll do it. Japan attacking communist China? That will bring in Joe. That will definitely bring in Joe. Well, now, they're at war with the Comintern. Nobody else is, though. I'd like to invite you to my party. If I declare on Joe and boost popularity with Japan, do you think he'll join? Because it's that fact. It's like, is at war with your enemy, plus 200. Like, we really shouldn't have an issue holding it back. Yes, I am going to put a support rocket artillery in. It's moving that big 40 width across. We'd have to claim the territory for ourselves, so we couldn't have Japan have it. So, part of me wants to make just a little claim here. Something we can land on and then move to. I don't know if that would work, honestly. I have no idea. Where are we at here? May 20th, 1940. The Allies are starting to push over Maginot. They've pushed down the Alps. The Germans are not able to push past central Poland. I think it would be better to go from the Pacific too. I agree. His Pacific fleet is garbage. We could beat it. Oh, look. Look, he's getting... Oh, headway. Oh, headway. Should we jump in this? If for nothing else, we can get some European factories. Look, he's built refineries there. Try making Japan join you. Don't they have a thing that makes them so they don't join factions, though? Isn't there a thing on that? Or was that the other ones? Is that the fascist ones? I think that's the fascist tree. Brits Terror. Leader perk, yeah, okay. Right. Join ally desire minus 30. Call ally minus 40. Yeah, he's never going to join us. Especially because we're communists. Consumer goods minus 5. I think we're going to wait, though. Get our manpower up again. What do we got? 4-1 out of 4.5, yeah. Yeah, like we'd have to have a war with the Soviet Union, and I think we need to take territory. Look at, he lost from him. You know what? Let's see what happens. Why not? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. You guys, where are you at for your artillery? You're actually trained, eh? Good. Okay. Why do you not look like it? What's your problem here? Support equipment. Oh, here. You know what? Let me take that out for right now. Hooray! Everybody's good now. Okay, go train. Invite to faction. Look at that. Come on in, buddy. You've heard of the Zimmerman telegram. power of Japan is at risk of assuming leadership faction. Oh, that is a kind of a problem, isn't it? Alright. Good. Let's let's set you guys up here. Your goal will be to secure that region. We don't need the appropriations. Yeah, just Joe. Oh, right. Yes. That's right. Yes. I see where your head's at. I see where your head's at. I see where your head's at. Alright, way they go. Calling Mongolia as their enemy. Great. Great. Allies, Manchukuo. Enemies, China. Decline. I don't want China. I just want Joe. How do I set up my unhistorical settings? There's an option at the beginning of the game to set it up for Iron Man and historical mode. I choose to remove the historical mode option. Let's get a little more stability. Execute some church parishioners or whatever it is we're doing, I guess. I don't know. Right, but don't forget, if we take a country now with La Resistance, you have to dedicate manpower, precious manpower, to garrisons. It's not like it used to be where you just stand a guy there and it's okay. Right? Yes, if you modify the countries to go full random, it disables achievements. Yeah. The election campaign begins for the 1933 constitutional reform that introduced, and it angered a bunch of people, so now we got to deal with this shit. So, there's a law of benefit of making patronage networks outside of the party more difficult to sustain, but also prevents the officials from being directly accountable to electors. I think Leon Trotsky just needs to serve a second term. I think this is the only thing that's possible. Winner! Ice pick you to lead the country. Yeah, you need them for the... Yeah. 2 researches for electronics, and another one for wow, that's 3 electronics researches. Okay, so this is done. We can change this out to the improved artillery. We've got a couple factories here we need to make use of. The motorized are now in play. Here, let's bring that down again. We're so skinny on stuff. Alright, and that's pretty close, but not quite. That's good. Let's get it. And how are you guys doing? You are just starting your Pacific Transit. Alright, well, you know what? Right there, 9th of July, on the day we get our delay, we are going to ourselves do a delay. We're gonna pause there. We're going to come back tomorrow. And have part 2 of Mexico Trotsky, war with the Soviet Union, and my buddy Japan. He's my buddy. Mi amigo Japanino. I know. You're like, oh man, the goods were just starting to happen. I dig. I understand. But it is also that time. So, thank you for your time. Thanks for your follows. Your little triangly bits. Not the other dangly bits that we don't want to talk about. Your subs. Which we honor you with subs. For your subs. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you guys tomorrow. 10 o'clock Mountain. That's when we're going to get going about this usually. Make sure you hit the notification thing. You get the thing that says, hey, let's go blow up fucking Joe with Leon. It's going to be a good one. We'll see you guys tomorrow.